And I'm going to go over it quickly. Let's see. So the way that I had Andy and Waylon do it was here. We just set everything manually. Board 0, 0 equals empty. Because throughout the game, right, we're just saying when the user clicks, we're saying coordinate x and y is now equal to x or o. But at the end of the game, we want to reset all of that. So what we could do is just manually go through all of them. Or what I like to do is create empty board. Pay attention to this part because this is not what I did for you guys.
Bro.
Huh? Why don't you have it open?
I don't know how to get it open.
Hold on.
I'm pressing video code, it brings to something else.
Actually, I'm going to rename this guy as empty board. So just rename it. Okay, what can I do here? Structured clone. Empty board. All right. Well, this should give me a working game again, but without the... Yeah, okay, so this still works. But we want to create that button to reset the game, right? So I will tell you about structured clone in a little bit, but it's just creating a copy of it. So now that we have a way to create a copy, we can actually just do the same thing from the restart game. So you don't want to do this. You don't want to manually say 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. Yeah. So if you have followed along, you should now have a board equals structure clone of the empty board in your restart game function. So now we just have to use it. And we can just add it to the top, I guess. I'm gonna get rid of this demonstration from earlier. So now it's button on click. And we just want to call restart game. Okay. All right. Now, oh geez, that button is styled like the other ones. Okay. Well, let's see if it works. Okay. Want to restart? Yep, that clears the board. Okay. So we can go through a couple of ways to do this, but this is like the cleanest way to do it. You start off with an empty board and then you just copy it. Let's do this. Clone. Okay. And there's still something we can add to this, right? We don't really want what's going on here? Okay. We don't want the other player to rage quit and just keep restarting the game. We want this button to only show up when the game is actually over. Okay, so let's look at how to do that. And this section is going to go into a little bit of Svelte syntax. So let's take a look at, do we have any? No, we really don't. Just going to collapse some of these. But, oh no, we already did Svelte syntax last time, right? We used the if condition from last time. So we're going to do the same thing here to say s if, oh, that's not what I want. If game over, then we show this, right? We're just going to move that button inside. And that's all we need to do. Okay, so now it should be pretty clean.
Can you go back?
1 second, yes. 1 second. So now it only shows up when the game is over. All right. That's this code here. Everybody good? All right. So what I like to add to Svelte applications, I'm going to put this to the bottom because I don't like it at the top. Svelte's really good at animation. It's got a built-in library for handling animations. So I'm going to do that now. Transition. Let's do a slide animation. So after you add this, we're going to import it. Can I? That's not going to happen. So go back to the top, import slide from Svelte transition. Sorry. I'm going to copy it to the bottom as well so that you can see both. In the script tag, we have a import slide. Don't worry about that. But on your button, you should now have a transition : slide. Okay? All right. Now, if I go back, I'm just going to comment this out because I don't need two of them. Now, if I finish the game, this button should animate when it comes in. And if I click restart, it should, oh wait, what? Why is it still here? Oh, I messed up. The restart game is missing something. The restart game doesn't actually reset the game over stat. So game over equals false. Okay, let's add that. Okay. Whoops. All right. Now if I click restart, it should animate away. And I love that it's built into Svelte, and that's why I picked it to teach you guys. So you can have fun with the different transitions that you can use for it. So slide is just one of them. If you go to your player component, we can add the same transitions to these guys. And when you click here, let me just copy the import as well. All right. board. Let's do fly this time. And you want to add it to both of your images. So now when you are clicking the board, oh, haha, it just animates in. That's fine. I'll tell you guys about the parameters that you can input. Actually, you know what? Let's add it now. X, yeah, 100. So what I'm doing here is after the fly, I'm putting a double curly brace. Fly equals double curly brace. And then an X and 100. So this tells the animator to make it fly horizontally. So let's see that in action. I'm going to refresh. So now I added a negative for the second one. So it looks like the players are sitting on opposite sides of the table. So all right. And if there's an X, there's a Y, so you can add that as well. But if you don't specify anything, then it's just going to default to a 0. It's just like if you don't provide it at all. Okay? Are you missing the last page?
Yes, both pages actually.
Well, it's the same stuff, right? So I'm gonna put them.
I'm missing everything.
I'm gonna put them on the side, on separate sides. I'm just doing the same thing on both pages, right? So if you did it on one page, you can copy it from the other page. Okay, so just take it slowly, Andy, and try not to make any mistakes, okay? After you finish a line, if there's red squigglies, then something's wrong, okay? So if you can go to this URL, there is a course setup. So we want to install a couple of applications. VS Code is the code editor that we're using, and you want to install Node to run the application. So wait, let me leave that up on the screen because that was too quick. So go to this URL. Did you create a button? Where's the reset button? Transition. Let's talk about the next project that we're going to do.